Hey everybody, well, going to do another unboxing video today for you. This is the Flightline Ta-152H1. This is the Focke-Wulf Ta-152. Buddy of mine, Rick, bought this, just got it in, and he wanted me to put it together for him, so I thought I'd do a quick unboxing before I put it together. So let's go ahead and tear it apart, find out what we got in here. This looks like it's going to be a model that can be flown on 3S or 4S. I think we're going to choose to do the 4S on it. Here's a picture of the box here so you can see it. Color scheme looks really good. Okay. Looks like it's taped up pretty nice here. Great luck with the shipping, no damage at all. This one came from Motion RC. Actually, I think they're the only people that sell the Flightline. So we're going to pop this off, set it aside. Okay, so right on the top layer here, we've got some stickers. Looks like we're going to be adding our own stickers to it. They're already pre-cut, self-adhesive, so it's just going to be a peel and stick. That's what we like. Set that aside. Alright, then we got our manual here. Looks pretty good. Several different languages, so the English language looks like it's just going to be less than 10 pages. But these have been pretty good, so not expecting any problems there. All right, so here we go. Here's a look at what comes in the box. It's all taped up. Wow, I'm blown away here. What is this? He must have ordered a battery separate because there's no way in the world this would come with a battery. They sell these as a plug-and-play model, and here's a nice battery. So he must have ordered this separate because the chances of getting a free battery with a kit like this is like winning the lottery, my friend. Okay, so I'm going to set this battery aside, but in case you want to have a look at it, this is actually a nice battery for this kit. It's a 4S 2500. These Admiral batteries are about the best batteries I've run in a long time. They don't puff. They've got a high C rating, and it's not just advertising. They really, you can run these in a high amp draw EDF jet, and still these don't get that hot. So this is going to be a fantastic battery to run with this. This is a 2500 milliamp 4-cell 50C. It's got the Good Deans connector on it and 12 gauge wire. So, and also, you know, this is nice. These balance plugs here that go in your charger, they've added these little plastic guys to them here so you don't have to tug on the wires when you plug them in and pull them out. So that's a nice feature. Great battery. I'll ask him, but I'm sure he ordered this separate. Like I said, they would not just throw that in on the kit. These kits are plug and play, so you know what happens is you get all the electronics minus the receiver. So you've got to have your own battery, receiver, radio, and charger. Everything else is ready to go in here. So again, let's go ahead and cut this tape open and see what we got. Packed nice. I mean, the tape and the foam is in all the right places. So getting rid of the protective foam here. Right up top, I've got my carbon fiber wing spar for my, it's got to be for my horizontal stabilizer, my elevator in the rear, because it's only about 8 inches long, 3/8 diameter. So let's set this aside, not lose it. They've been putting these up top, so again, when you're tearing into these, make sure you don't lose them. Okay, so right up top, I've got half of my wing here. These wings come in 2 halves. and packaged up real nice. Let me go ahead and cut this open so we can have a good look at the wing. Oh yeah, that's nice. I don't know if you can see that color, but it's the nice dark graphite gray with the army green color, and it's got the light blue, the sky blue underneath. So right away I'm noticing that these are nice looking heavy duty servos. They look to be about 9 gram size, pre-installed, nicely done. Looks like the hinges on the ailerons are the styrofoam hinges, but pretty robust. I mean, I'm not seeing anything that indicates that we're going to have a problem. Don't seem to have any need to rehinge these at all. I can see right here that we've got carbon fiber all through the wing here, so that's nice. And of course, we've got split flaps here, and these actually have nice hinges on them. So not only do they have the foam hinges in here, but also they've got the nice 3 of these probably plastic hinges here, but they're glued in real nice, so you get the nice scale split flaps here. So again, pretty nice looking. Retracts. The wheels are a pretty good size. Looks like they're about maybe 2-inch diameter. Ooh, I like the metal trunnions and the mounting plate on the retract. That's pretty nice. That's heavy duty. So that looks good. So there's your wing. I'll keep moving on. Try not to dweeb too much on this stuff. All right, still unpacking. We've got ourselves, oh, this is interesting. We've got a bag here with hinges. Put it together, do-it-yourself hinges. Not sure what we're going to use these for, but perhaps this is something that you can do to upgrade the hinges on your ailerons if you want, but that's kind of interesting. Bag of hinges that you put together, little spike hinges. Okay, setting that aside. Okay, bringing out the second half of the wing. Again, same awesome paint job. No lights on these. I'm not seeing any lights. No wires for lighting, so no lights on this model. Not a big deal. If you fly during the day, you can't really see the lights anyway. I'm not going to pull this one out of the bag because it looks just as nice and as good as the other one. Paint is really good on here, and wing spar, everything good to go on that. Okay, now I've got my spinner here. It looks to be a spinner for a 3-blade. Diameter on this looks to be about, oh, again, 2.25 inches. All black, pretty nice, setting aside the spinner. Okay, so we've got our props. A 3-bladed prop comes in a bag. These are going to screw on individually. This is kind of nice because if you do nose over and break a prop, you don't have to replace the whole prop. You could just keep an extra set of these and just replace them 1 blade at a time as you need them. Pretty nice deal there. We got some hardware here. Looks like these are to mount the main wing to the fuselage. So this is just wing mounting hardware. Pretty nice. Yeah, I don't know if you guys flown any of the Flightline RC stuff. I mean, they have done a really nice job making warbirds that are for sale. And they've got like the 47 to 50 inch wingspans. That's a really good size. Everybody likes that size because you can fit that in your car, your hatchback, whatever. You don't have to worry about disassembling the main wing to get it to the flying field. Okay, so we've got a bag here that has I don't know what you call them exactly. You glue them onto your fuselage, and they are part of the main wing that go right behind. That helps the aerodynamics of it. It's just the little end bits to the main wing here. These just glue right onto the fuselage, right underneath the main wing, so we don't want to lose these. Here's another bag of hardware, but you know what they're doing here, which is really nice, is the days of the Y adapters seem to be behind us now. Now we've got these boxes that everything plugs into. So, you know, you've got your ailerons, your elevator, you've got rudder, you got flaps, landing gear, everything plugs into one box here. So instead of having a whole bunch of Y adapters that you gotta worry about wire maintenance, it all goes into one box here. Now, it's pretty well marked, so you can actually see on the inside is where the signal wire goes, so it's going to be yellow or white wire going down on the inside, dark color wires on the outside. So if you pay attention, I think these are going to be a pretty welcome product for all these planes. Double-sided tape on it. Control horn clips, push rods, and some glue in this bag here. So more accessories. Okay, let's see, more stuff out of, okay, here we go. We now are getting into our horizontal stabilizer. Interesting, because it's already got a wing spar in there. I thought that wing spar that I pulled out earlier, this one, was for the horizontal stab, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's for the main wing, or maybe it's for the rudder, the vertical stabilizer. Well, you know what, can't be for the vertical stabilizer because that's already part of the fuselage. I can see that. Okay. Elevator. Again, foam hinges on that. But apparently they've sent us a hinge kit where we can replace the hinges if we want. It looks to be like a two-piece set that comes together, snaps together here. Already has one wing spar in it, but it's possible. Now this one definitely does not fit in here, so this wing spar is going to be for the main wing, definitely for the main wing. This one already has a little wing spar in it. Looks like it's a little 1/4 inch wing spar. It's about 4 or 5 inches long, and the horizontal stabilizer is a two-piece unit. And we will be probably just screwing this on. Yeah, we got 4 screws that's going to screw on to the fuselage. And a little smaller than I thought, but you know, that's what this 152 is. It's kind of a sleek, thin, high altitude interceptor fighter design. So it's not going to be big control surfaces like the P-47 or the Corsair or anything like that. So again, paint's looking great on this. I'm not noticing any chipping. I don't have any reason to believe that we're going to have paint chipping off these at all. It's looking real good. Okay, getting into where the fuselage is now. Fuselage is underneath here. Again, you can see this has just been packed really nice, and no damage came on this. Shipped all the way to California from Illinois, I think those guys are in. So kudos to the shipping department. Wow, this looks great. Pulling out the fuselage here. Oh yeah, that is that is sweet. Yeah, the 152 is awesome. I mean, to be honest with you, I never even heard of the 152, and I thought I knew my World War II airplanes. But the 152 came out late in the war. The Germans wanted something to get up high and come down on the new B-29s we were building, and they heard that we were going to be dropping bombs from 40,000 feet, so they wanted something to get up there and wreak some havoc. And let me tell you, my friends, these would have wreaked some havoc. So not many of these really got involved in the war. My understanding is only a handful did, but Just look at it. The paint looks awesome. Okay, so motor's already pre-mounted, looking nice. Let me have you have a look at the canopy here. Where the battery goes, and the canopy has a pull tab right here at the back, magnet, and there you go. That's a look at everything inside the battery bay. Now this is kind of nice. We've got they provide us some of this non-slip foam that we can tack down on our plywood here to help keep that battery in place, so we don't have to worry about using Velcro. We do have a Velcro strap to hold it down, but this is something I've been doing that now they're including, is a nice little anti-slip piece of foam that we can tack down on there. So let's have a look at what this power system is in here. It looks like this is a looks like it's a Skywing 60 amp rated for 2 to 6 cell. Of course, we're only going to fly 3 or 4 cell on this one, and pretty robust. It's got the Dean's connector on it, so it's going to work fine with the battery he's ordered for it. If we look at this battery, this is the 4-cell 2500 I showed you, and we put this in here, we still have 3-4 inches of room. Now, I believe the hit CG, these batteries actually have to be all the way rear, which is odd. Normally in the Warbirds, we run our batteries all the way up front to get CG. But on this one, I think it's going to be all the way back, which means I'm probably going to get my receiver up front on this bird instead of in the back, because I'm going to want to have my battery all the way back. So give you an idea of how much room you got in there. Even with a 4-cell 2500, you could easily put a 3000 3500 milliamp battery, have plenty of room for that. Should still be okay getting CG with a battery that size as well. Get your flight times up to 6 minutes with a bigger battery. This type of battery, we're probably going to be in that 4.5 minute range, so plenty of room there. Servos, again, 9-gram servos for the elevator and the rudder. So it looks like it's 9-gram servos all around on this bird. Yeah, looks good. Here's our rudder here, and again, foam hinges on that, but looks good to me. Even the rudder in here, I can tell, has got a little carbon fiber. That's great. So we've even got a wing spar in the rudder. So that's kind of new. That's kind of nice. So don't have to worry about any problems with that. So, okay. That pretty much empties out the box. So that's everything for unboxing it. Let you have another good look at that. I'm gonna, ooh, this, this intake, this air intake, let me double check that. Yeah, that's a working intake. We've got a little screen up front, and we have, it's open all the way through into the battery bay here. And we have got a nice big exit hole in the rear of the fuselage. So we've got a working air intake here to keep all of our electronics and our battery cool. You gotta like that. I know I do. I can't tell you how many times you fly sport and you come down with hot electronics, and that is hard on your battery, hard on everything. Okay, so fuselage, gonna put that back in here. Horizontal stabilizer, everything is wing sparred. Even the control surface on the rudder, like I showed you, even the elevator has got a little wing spar through there for support. Gotta like that. Okay. And the main wings, like I showed you. So this is going to be a great looking model. Everything goes together with screws. I don't think there's going to be any gluing. The only thing I'm going to have to take my time on is putting my stickers on. That's about it. Otherwise, it's just going to be a quick 1-hour build. So Hope you got some information out of that. I'm looking forward to putting it together, and then we're going to get it out and get a maiden done, and we'll do another video for the maiden. All right, take care. Thanks for watching.